I mean, George Lucas is amazing. I mean, we all owe the guy. I mean,
100% agree with you.
We love Star Wars. We do.
Yeah.
We're bashing the fuck out of this movie right now. We're going to continue to bash the fuck out of this movie right now. I love George Lucas. Safe to say, we all love George Lucas.
Yeah.
How could you hate him? He donated billions to freaking charity.
I don't give a fuck what he gave to whatever. He gave me Star Wars. That's all that matters. I don't give a fuck about his money. But George Lucas's greatest accomplishment is like he made a movie where he made Natalie Portman, Liam Neeson, and Samuel Jackson all look like they're the biggest fucking piece of shit fucking actors.
It's because George Lucas has great.
That is a fucking feat. That is a feat that not many people. That's fucking hard to fucking do.
How do you ruin Samuel Jackson, man?
Yep.
How do you ruin it? No, I'm serious. It's a three-peat. How do you fucking ruin? Go ahead. I challenge you. Name a bad movie of any of those people.
So the Star Wars prequels are pretty much
she's
Samuel
good and everything,
Jackson's
but I mean,
worst movie.
I mean, that is a fucking. That is a huge fucking accomplishment. Name something bad that Liam Neeson's in.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson. I can't fucking say his name right.
Hey, it doesn't matter what his name is. You know he's awesome.
Yeah.
He's in. I mean, even like his B movies are good. I don't know if you've ever seen The Gray, but he was incredible.
The Gray is awesome. I love that movie. The first one.
But I know a bad movie is a fucking terrible movie.
Well, go ahead.
Say Batman. I'm coming up there to kill
if you say Batman, I'm going to have to go ahead and disconnect.
Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. But yeah, also fuck Batman. But he was good in that.
And he was actually a redeeming factor in this movie. I have him listed in my pros.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's one of the only good things about the movie.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No,
it's not his fault that the dialogue is written poorly.
No.
It's not his fault that the dialogue is terrible.
The best thing he did was died.
He has fucking horrid fucking shitty one-liners.
Look what he's got to work with.
Shitty one-liners.
But he does a good job with them. It's not his fault.
Yeah,
he didn't write that role. He didn't write the dialogue. You know,
he's one of the only good things about that piece.
Yeah, George Lucas can't write fucking script. I know.
That's why Episode 5 is the best. Because
I got 5 words for you. There's always a bigger fish.
Yeah, we're getting back to the movies. Yeah, that when they get their transport and for whatever reason decide to intervene with.
Don't worry, the Force will guide us.
They need a guide.
That shit is horrible.
We need a guide. This Gunga may be of use because we need a guide through the planet core. And then how are we getting through? The Force will guide us. Well, why the hell did you need a guide?
If Jar Jar just would have came out and said it, I would have been okay with it. Misa sucked George Lucas's dick.
And then we go through the planet core. And I guess it's a really small planet because if you get deep enough, then that little ship they're in is going to be crushed by the weight of the water. And of course, they come out the other side. Well, you do the bigger fish joke 2 times within 5 minutes, where you have them attacked by a fish and they get eaten by a bigger fish. Happens twice in less than 5 minutes, folks. Phil, what do you think about the bigger fish?
Stupid.
Yeah. Jay will defend it.
I thought it was a lifelong lesson that I learned, and I
shut the fuck up, man.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
This is not the fucking deadliest catch.
Oh,
why are you putting?
We need a bigger boat. What the hell is this? Jaws?
False shark. Our shark.
Come on, man.
The CGI. That was. Well, yes, I'm going to say it was a CGI overboard, but it was like a new thing at that time. This is 1999.
Yeah, it's like a new toy.
It was a CGI overboard. I mean, a lot of it is bad, but I will say one positive point, and this is probably the first fucking positive point that's been brought up in this podcast. Overall, most of the CGI is overdone and it looks horrible. The cities, they look amazing.
Well, the battles even later on are quite good. I thought.
I didn't rewatch them. They're blocked out still.
I don't like Digital Yoda, but we'll get to that later. yeah, you're right. The cities on Naboo are freaking incredible. Props to those guys.
Yeah, here's a problem. The blockade. How shitty is this blockade? Because I mean, you see the blockade, and there's like all these like ships. They're not even ships. They look like fucking space stations, and it's surrounding the whole. They're surrounding the whole planet. And then they decide to leave Naboo, and one ship, not 5, not 10, not 20, one ship leaves the planet, and this shitty ass fucking blockade can't stop one ship because of this noble R2 unit that goes out and fixes some shit.
I mean, they did fuck their hyperdrive up. I mean, that's something. I mean, give them a little credit.
I give them no credit.
Okay, yeah, that was a terrible fucking block.
And on top of that, why, since when, it's such a weird thing. They, like, treat all the other droids like they don't, like they're nothing, and they don't exist. But yet, this one R2 unit goes out and fixes some shit, which is programmed to fucking do. And they gotta fucking start draping fucking medals on this motherfucker?
Well, I mean, he did just save the Queen. And, oh, yeah, we're going to give him medals, but we don't give Chewbacca one?
Chewbacca doesn't even get a medal?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. So we get back to the city, and we finally get a scene with Darth Maul, and arguably the most underdeveloped great villain character ever. What do you think?
He was good. I liked him.
It's not like Darth Vader exhaling there.
I think
disappointment. That was like a lot of disappointment coming out.
He's got the Fed effect.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly what it fucking is, man.
It's the Fed effect.
But he has lines at least. Fett didn't have like what 2 lines.
Fett got to nod and shit. I mean, he got to do that.
Dude, we won't even go into Boba Fett because he's the most overrated great
yeah, I think
character of all time.
Almost as overrated as Boba Fett.
Well, he just doesn't get developed enough, man. You don't get enough of who he is and where he came from, and I would like to know more. I would like to know more about Darth Maul, honestly, and I thought the trilogy would have been better.
We could have had that, but we'd rather deal with fucking Jar Jar Binks than something like Darth Maul. Yeah,
I mean, Darth Maul would have been a great opportunity to improve the film, but they needed the comic relief, I guess, with Jar Jar.
Darth Maul should have gone into the second film at least.
Yep. I mean, it should have been a thing. Should have been a thing where he kills off Qui-Gon and he escapes from Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan, goes through his little, hey, I'm going to train the boy, but I'm not allowed to, but I'm still going to do it because, I'm a Jedi and I don't follow the rules apparently. And so he needs Anakin to help him overpower Darth Maul. That's how I felt like it should have been.
Well, I always felt like I wanted Anakin. Yeah, well, that was just crazy. I was just going to talk over it, man.
I just got that.
I wanted Anakin to end up beating Darth Maul to become, the apprentice. I think we could have skipped the whole Darth Tyrannus thing, I like General Grievous, but I don't really like him as a Sith apprentice. I've been trained in your Jedi arts. What the hell? But we need to get back to Episode 1. But yeah, I just kind of think that Darth Maul was not developed enough. I wanted him to tie into Anakin.
Yeah, he's definitely. I mean, there's no contest. He's the best. He's my favorite thing in Episode 1. He barely beats out he barely beats out my second favorite thing in Episode 1, which is the fucking Jawas fucking going Utini fucking during the pod race.
Tusken Raiders.
Well, the problem is
the Jawas are in there too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the problem is as soon as he does something and we get excited about him being a badass, he dies.
Well, yeah.
This dude's the shit, and he died.